Yo YouTube, what's going on? So I'm on something a little bit different. Or am I? Yep, this is a white Suzuki Sv650s. So basically it's my hire bike because I had an accident, and yeah, I'm going to show you a quick walk around the bike. This isn't going to be like what I think of it right now. I might do like a separate video on it, comparing it to my other one, because this is completely stock. I believe the bar ends come on it standard, but yeah, this is it in white. I don't know if I prefer it in white. Obviously it's a lot cleaner than mine, doesn't have any scratches or anything. The only thing I noticed is that obviously 2 headlamps come on instead of 1. Obviously it has a Suzuki sign and an SV sign. That's looked pretty good if that was on my one. 2014 plate. So anyone looking at that year, I don't know if they've changed anything ever since 2006, but as you can see, the ugly tail tally at the back, and then the stock exhaust, which just sounds horrible. That's completely stock white. It does go pretty good with the blue, but personally I wouldn't buy it because firstly it's white, and obviously it's going to get dirty like real quick. But as you can see, this is it without the black screen, because the one on mine has a black screen. I would prefer to have a clear screen so when you tuck down you can easily see through. I'll show you, this is like the side of it. And then stock indicators, really big at the front and the back. But yeah, just your average Sv650. Anyone want to know what SV looks like? It looks like this. I don't know if you can really see me, to be honest. You can kind of see it. Obviously it's average size bike, I'd say. Average big bike size, to be honest. Like 600 or something is probably about the same height. SV is a little bit lower. So this is it when you're like down. I don't know how good this will come out in the video because it's 9 o'clock now. And obviously you can see the rear light, it looks pretty good. You can see the side of it, and that's the front. But yeah, obviously all they've done basically from my one, which is 2006, is put this needle here, which looks a lot neater. And the front thing, I think it's a little bit more bent, at least than my one, but I don't know what the stock SV 2006 is, because my one has a custom one, so you'd have to check that out. But anyways, let's get going. Yeah, this one's at 13,000 miles.
Speed up, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal. And you already know me, SCGA.
Basically, this is my first time riding it. You know, I've been taking it slow because I did have a crash. But it feels nothing. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say nothing. It obviously feels like an SV, but my SV, I just love it too much, and this it's just too quiet. And I don't know if they changed the handling, because it just feels a little bit funny to me. But to be fair, I haven't ridden in like 2 weeks, so this is kind of like my first time going out. Shit, scary shit. Fuck. How many is there? But yeah, so basically I've had a crash, and you know, at first when I had the crash, man, because it was quite like it's quite a big crash, to be fair. Although I've came away with relatively nothing, my ankle still kind of hurts, but originally I did have bruising and stuff, and it was hard to sleep. But you know, that's what's going to happen on a bike, to be honest, if you come off. So I've expected it. I already knew the risks before I started riding and shit, but you know, it's one thing to expect it, and then it's another thing for it to actually happen. Guys on Instagram liking girls' photos. But yeah, having these crashes and stuff, man, it makes you realise that obviously you aren't invincible, and if you keep on trying your luck, not that I was, but if you do keep on trying your luck and shit, you know, you're eventually gonna come off, and you have to expect to come off, but don't let that put you off riding. Just be more careful and stuff, that's all. But I also think another factor to like more bikes getting hit and stuff, or just bikes, you know, being quote unquote dangerous. They're not dangerous, it's just other people that make it dangerous for the bikes, and the bikes are more vulnerable, that's the only thing. So obviously this guy who hit me, he didn't see me and he didn't admit it at the time. Well, he might have, but he was just saying bullshit like, oh yeah, it's your fault, it's your fault. He didn't even ask how the fuck I am. And half the time they don't see you, so that's why you need an exhaust, and that's why I don't like not having an exhaust. Also, it sounds better as well. And secondly, it comes into filtering. Obviously that adds even more risk to a bike, but it depends. If it's slow moving traffic, like completely dead stop, there's not really much risk, but when it starts to move a little, that becomes a little tiny bit more riskier. And then obviously it becomes a case if you can lock up the wheel, because say you're on the motorway or something, and a car just comes into your lane right really quick, and you're forced to brake really fast. And obviously people like to say that, yeah, I can brake easily, like how the fuck did you lock up your wheel or whatever. But when it's a different thing when it actually happens, man. It's just panic, you know. Obviously it's best to teach yourself not to panic. But I mean, when it's in the situation, you're just thinking fast, you want to stop, you're like, fuck, front brake. And then, you know, it just, stuff happen, man. There's nothing you can do about it. I think I'll wrap this vlog up anyways. Hopefully, it helps. Well, it doesn't help, but I mean, you know, it makes like other people like more aware and stuff. And be more careful really on the road if you're on a bike. That's all I was doing this video for, basically. But anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.